Hey everybody, we have some really cool things we're going to show you today. We're going to show you how to smoke ribs, and I also took out smoked salmon because smoked salmon is delicious, isn't it? Mm-hmm. And what's really cool is it's all in this book. I have a whole chapter of smoked foods in this chapter. So we have smoked brisket, we have smoked baby back ribs, we have smoked chicken, we have smoked salmon. And the step-by-step is in quick and easy. And guess what, everybody? I'm doing a giveaway tonight, with a friend of mine. We're giving away her book too, which is One Pot Ketogenic Cooking, which is really cool. So watch for that on my Instagram. But this is all in quick and easy. And guess what? Halle Berry even cooks from this. To think that Halle Berry holds this book is pretty darn cool. But anyway, watch for the giveaway. So let's step you through this. Now, we had an old smoker, but now we upgraded to a Traeger smoker grill. And so what I have here is a huge plate, if you can't see it, this huge plate of ribs. So I get my butcher box every month. And you know what we do? We get ribs. We get ribs and we get ground beef because we just love it so much. And the ribs come in a 2-pack, so you have a half a rack in a pack. And I also have a bunch of sizzle fish salmon that comes in these nice portions. So what you're going to do is you grab your ribs, and all I did, I seasoned them just with salt. And the salt makes it taste delicious. You're letting the smoker give it all of this wonderful flavor. You could use my rib rub if you wanted to, but in interest of time, I always have like a huge thing of my spices. I have my ranch seasoning, my taco seasoning, my rib spices, all in little jars like this. But we just seasoned them with salt. So if you want to get your smoker going, it's super easy. All you have to do is open this compartment, and this is where your wood chips are going to go. And Traeger makes these wood pellets. Make sure that you get the pellets because they slide really nice right into this hole area, and you just fill it up. We already have it pretty much full, but it just goes right into this whole area. All right, and then you're going to close this, okay? And then we're going to set this to smoke mode. You can set it to grill mode if you want to, but this is on smoke now. And I'm going to turn it on, okay? And you're going to want to do that maybe 15 minutes before you start smoking. And then once you see a bunch of smoke come out of this, hey Micah, can you come back here? Once you see a bunch of smoke coming out of this, that's when you're ready to go, okay? So we have smoke coming out of it, and then you're just going to open this beauty up. And here, Kai, you want to help Mom? Yeah. And Micah? I'm going to hold the ribs over here, and you guys just start putting it on the grill, okay? This is heavy. Yep. It's very heavy. There you go. Hold. Yep. So everything is really nice and seasoned.
Looks like there's a bunch of pink blood.
Pink blood? All right. And you can put your, salmon on there with the ribs. Blood. Yep. You can put salmon on there, chicken on there, whatever you want. We've done jerky on the smoker. And then all you have to do is close it up. And depending on what you put in there will depend on the time you're doing in your smoker. For the ribs, we're going to smoke it to like 3-4 hours. The salmon would be a lot less because it's a smaller piece, but it's all in the book and lets you know about that timing-wise. The longer you smoke it, the more of a smoky flavor you're going to get. And so after 4 hours, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do in the kitchen. So we'll check you back in about 5 minutes because I'm all ready to go in the kitchen. But keep watching. Hi. Hi. Hey everybody, we're now inside with the finished smoked ribs. I planned ahead and I smoked a couple ahead of time. So this is what it looks like right out of the smoker. Don't eat it just yet because I have some tips for you. I'm going to step back here. I just wanted to show you just how lovely it is. Delicious. But we want to get it nice and soft. So, excuse me, Mr. Micah, you're going to put a piece of parchment. You can put that down. You don't have to hold that. You're going to put a piece of parchment onto some tin foil because we want to wrap it nice and tightly, making sure there's no holes punctured in there. And what you're going to do, you could use tarragon vinegar if you want to. I got this awesome tarragon vinegar on Amazon, which makes the most delicious hollandaise sauce. But I also get coconut vinegar, which is a great prebiotic fiber. I get that on Amazon too. I get a whole gallon. And you're going to put just a tablespoon or two onto that rib, okay? And then you're going to make sure that it's nice and tightly combined in this tin foil, okay? You want to make sure that you don't get any of that liquid out, and you're just going to seal it, seal it, seal it nice and tight on both sides. And then you're going to put it into a 275-degree oven. And since now is when it's like 90 degrees out, so it's super hot. So I have my favorite, I'm not a gadget person whatsoever, but I have a nice toaster oven here, and it's preheated to 275 for 2 hours, okay? Once that 2 hours is up, you're gonna have these ribs that fall apart and are delicious. So let me show you, because I planned ahead, right? And I'm going to take these out of the oven. Let's get a nice little handy wipe here, and since I've burned my hand so many times, I can touch the tin foil and it doesn't even bother me. And then you're just going to rip and tear this open. You can eat it right from the package, or you can grab it out, and oh my gosh, it smells delicious. And this is what you end up with. This beautiful fall apart rib that is so gorgeous and delicious. And then what you can do is you could win today the Alterna Sweets barbecue sauce. And if you want to add some sauce, throw that all over your barbecue ribs, and they are delicious. Otherwise, you can make my sauce if you wanted to. They also make a great ketchup. My family loves them. But that is how you make smoked ribs. It's easy, it's delicious. And what's cool about it is if you don't want to make these right now, you saw how many ribs we threw on the smoker, right? You could throw this into the freezer and freeze them. And what I do is I put a few for dinner into my delay timer and have it done whenever you want to have dinner. You know, so I'll start it maybe at 11, and at 1 o'clock, we all have delicious ribs to eat, and I didn't have to do anything. I just threw everything into a delay timer. Dinner was ready in an instant. You use your toaster oven, and you didn't heat up the house. So tomorrow is National Barbecue Day, so celebrate with us, make some awesome ribs. You could do salmon, whatever it is, but get that smoker out and enjoy. Happy 4th, everybody.